actually stopped the stream and then restarted, switching between games. I didn't know I did that. Maybe I should get off my ass and actually hook my consoles up and stream through my PC, like a certain someone keeps reminding me I should do. But I'm super lazy. I'll do it one day, we'll see. Just waiting for this ad to finish. I'll click on that. Let's have a quick squeeze. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Guess what we're playing? I'll give you one guess. It's Megaman Legacy Collection. Very good. How killer is this music, by the way? I love this game so much. Alright. What I feel like doing is playing a bit of Mega Man, and we're gonna start with the first Mega Man because, why not? Isn't he adorable? That is such a good border. I love that art so much. Alright. So this is the first Mega Man. My history with this first Mega Man is, very limited because I never actually owned the first Mega Man. We'll go to Cutman, I guess. Why do we go to Cutman? Because he was the first one. But yeah, like I was saying, I never owned the original Mega Man on NES. I actually owned the Game Boy version of the game. It was actually a little bit different in that it didn't actually have two of the bosses. It didn't have Bomb Man or Guts Man. And that is part of the reason why I always chose Cutman first, because the boss order always kind of made sense to me. Like there was Electman, Iceman, and Fireman. And the three elemental ones, oh dear. The three elemental ones were always simple to figure out. Why'd I jump into that? But Cutman, he didn't have an element. Well, what felt like an element. And so he was always the one I went to first, because I figured that he was the neutral one. Even though he wasn't... oh shit. Necessarily the best boss to do first, which I'm quite sure he's not the best boss to do first in this game either. And the thing about the Game Boy games is because they only have 4 bosses each, whereas the NES titles have each, except this one which only has 6, the weaknesses of the bosses are different. So the Game Boy series feels a little bit different to the NES series, in that your strategies have to change up a bit. One of the best examples I remember vividly, because it used to trick me so much, was the Mega Man 2 Game Boy version. I think it was Needle Man. Needle Man was in that game, as well as Magnet Man. And Magnet Man was weak to needles, which I thought made so much sense because, you know, he's a magnet. He would attract the needles that would just come straight into him and stab him and do lots of damage. But in the NES version of Mega Man 3, which is the game those bosses are from, the needles just bounce off Magnet Man. Oh lordy. And that used to trip me up when I was a kid, because I could never remember which game I was playing and whether or not Magnet Man was weak to or resistant to the needles. So I'd always get the needles out and fire a few, find out, and then switch weapons accordingly. I'm quite sure in the NES version of the game, Magnet Man was weak to... It might have been Spark? Spark, yeah, that seems... Oh my goodness. Spark feels right. I don't like you. Please go away, sir. And I really don't like you. These enemies can go F themselves. They do too much damage. They take too much damage to kill. And it's been a very long time since I've played a Mega Man game, so forgive me. I'm probably going to die on Cutman. Because like I said, I've only really played this NES version of Mega Man seriously maybe 2 or 3 times in my life. So I don't know strats. I don't know patterns. Oh, he did it. He did it. He's kicking my ass. He's doing it. Alright. Okay, to be fair, I didn't have full life. And there's no energy tanks in this game, I don't think, either. Damn. First Mega Man is brutal. And this is annoying, having stuff that can damage you before the boss. Go away. Alrighty. Full life. There should be no excuse. Should. See, I know I didn't grow up with this game, but I know that those rocks are used to, as ammunition for Gutsman's weapon. Go away. Ooh, baby. So that leads me to believe that maybe he's weak to Gutsman, which means maybe I should have done Gutsman first, but who knows. Now, following Mega Man logic, I'll just beat Cutman. Now, who would be weak to Cutman? My first instinct leads me, because Cutman looks like he's got a pair of scissors, maybe Bomb Man? Like, you cut the fuse to a bomb and he becomes useless, so let's try Bomb Man. And we'll see. My experience with Bomb Man altogether is pretty weak because, oh lord, these things! Worst enemy in any Mega Man ever. Oh my god, from all directions. Goodness. I just keep... Fuck. Get me out of here. Oh, there was a turret down there. There's a turret down there too. They're blue. They're hard to see. I did play Mega Man Powered Up for the PSP when it came out, but I don't know, something about that game felt like it was dumbed down. It felt very easy. Maybe it's because it introduced stuff like energy tanks and save points, I don't know. But yeah, it felt really easy compared to the original NES titles. But the cool thing about it was it added 2 new bosses. In Time Man and Oil Man, which I thought was pretty cool. They put it up. Oi! Put the game. No. Stupid Castlevania Medusa head looking MFs. Oh, am I right back at the start? Oh my god, those enemies. Save me. Save me from this never-ending barrage. Hey, there's a bit of a rhythm there. You can sort of get through unscathed. Oh. Stupid. Yeah, like I was saying, Mega Man added those 2 new bosses and for a grand total of 8 bosses, which puts it on par with the rest of the series. But also, like I was saying, it felt a bit cheap and that the game as a whole was a lot easier than the original. It would have been cool to see those 2 bosses implemented with the difficulty off the original game. Oh. Bugger that guy. I think there was like a hard mode or a challenge mode or something powered up, but I just didn't see the need. Oh my god. Heart attack. Life flash behind. I did it. I did it. I did it. My god. Yeah, let's continue. We'll get through it. We'll get there. Screw these enemies, man. For real. They're the worst. Yeah, there's a bit of a flow here. It looks like if you just... Let's just copy and paste it. You just hug this wall and you never get hit. Huh. Oh. Ho 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 ho. Oh. Nah. I lost my mind trying to do that. But that felt like an easier way to get through there too. Alrighty. Get this life. Gotta get past that bullet section. Is there a checkpoint in these levels? This guy. Oh, I've always been one of those players that I never use the weapons throughout the stages because I don't know how many times I've gotten to the boss room and run out of power for the weapons and not been able to beat the boss. See, those turrets, they stay closed forever. And then when you go to jump, they're like, surprise! I hope you didn't want to jump that gap. And then the bombs come in. A-holes, go away. Go away. Shh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Those annoying enemies. Those ground things. Oh goodness. Please don't lose all your life. Hello? Oh, I need that so bad. Oh. See, in later Megamans... Oh nice, there is a checkpoint. Can I make this jump? You can make it. Very good. In later Megamans, if you get hit and you're flashing like that, you can actually stand on spikes for a second and not die. Not in this game, apparently. Ooh. These things ever stop coming? Oh, there's a life there. Could have used that. Damn it. This guy. Alright, boss time. We got a ladder. Do we go down ladders or do we just drop down? Let's just drop down. Oh, there's enemies! Oh, I missed them all. Alright, boss time. Oh, he's right in front of me. Alright, cut man, do your work. He throws bombs, which I probably could have guessed from his name. I can't tell if this weapon's doing any good. It seems to be doing nice chunks. He seems to be whooping my ass, though. No, kill him. Oh, that was too close. Well, I guess Cutman is effective against Bomb. So now we've got Bomb Man's power. Now what do we use bombs against? could blow up ice. We could blow up... No, Guts Man... I think Guts Man, he's like... He's a strong man. He lets you pick up those rocks. Maybe he's like a... I don't see why bombs would be especially good against electricity, or... Bombs can blow up ice, but I think you obviously use fire on ice, maybe. We'll try Guts Man, because I think Guts, he's like a rock. And you use bombs to, like, blow up rocks. Maybe. I mean, this stage already looks like a mountainous sort of mine. Oh, maybe not. It's a... Is it a sky level? Oh. That looks so strange. More than half my body was off the edge there. Oh, look at this fuckery now. Jump. Oh my goodness. Jump. 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 It's an onslaught of jumping. No, 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 no. Oh, these teethy looking... I don't like it. Go away. Goodness. This reminds me of Hardman so a little bit. Oh, it's a miner. Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Go. Bugger those enemies for real. Oh, I hate these drop down segments. Oh my goodness, that is so good. I needed that life so bad. I think I've only got one left. Oh, look at this! Go away! Oh, yes! That felt like a short level. And I am not complaining. Go away, little matools. Don't hit me, please. He hit me. Okay, I've got 2 lives. The smart man, he says, I just sacrificed this first life. He's got rocks in his stage too. Maybe that's for him to pick up. I was gonna say, because you can't have... Oh, he shakes the ground. Oh no. Damn. You can barely avoid that. I'm actually doing alright against him. Considering I don't... Oh. Well, the plan was to just sacrifice myself on that life anyway, because... I just wanted to sort of learn his pattern. And it to be... No! Why does that last one always get me? Just jump and try to avoid his ground shake. Which just feels like it's hard to do. Screw this, I'm switching to bombs. See if they're any good. Oh, they look like they do work. Damn, I only took 3 bombs. That legit saved my ass. Man, that ground shake is no joke. You have to time it so perfectly. Because the shake lasts for so long, it's almost as long as your air time. So if you don't jump just as it starts, you end up landing on the ground and getting hit by the ground shake anyway. So I got Guts Man now. What would I use rocks against? Actually, come to think of it, a boss level would have to have rocks in it for me to throw to use Guts Man. So maybe you're supposed to use Guts Man against Cutman? Because I don't think Elecman has rocks in his stage. And I don't really remember the other two. Let's try Elecman. Because Elecman was in the Game Boy version. And... oh... look at this. I'm not even gonna try. These enemies are the worst. They are too low for you to hit with your Power Buster. And they speed up if you're on the level that if you're standing on the same level as them. So it's like super annoying. I'm a bit of an Elecman veteran. Hopefully this level shouldn't be too bad. I know the level's probably not going to be the exact same. Oh my goodness. The level is of course much more detailed than its Game Boy counterpart. Oh my god! It's frustrating as all hell. Disappearing blocks. I don't know if this is the right way. I'm pray to God. Ooh. Oh no. It is the right way. I remember this part vaguely. I could have used those energy satchels though. I should take the Cutman off. Alright. Choices, oh my god. I hope they don't respawn. Respawning enemies were the bane of our existence in the NES days. Oh, more of these a-holes. No. What's the bet? Cutman is the weapon you're supposed to use against Elecman. Which, when you think about it, it doesn't sound that crazy. I mean, you do use cutters to cut electrical wires. Maybe I was supposed to use Cutman against Elecman. Well, we'll find out. I think you can Gutsman these things away. Yep. I don't know what that did. I think that's just points. It gave me M. Which is... it creates a little platform. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure that'll be used for something. Oh, this is just unreal. How many of these... I should have gone the inside path. It looks like all you have to do on there is dodge lightning. Which isn't hard compared to having to put up with this nonsense. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to dodge lightning here as well. Well, this is a checkpoint, but it feels like it's very far away. Maybe the boss stage. Oh. You ever seen your life flash before your eyes? Megaman just saw his life flash before his eyes. Oh, this is my last life. Sad to say, even if I do make it to the boss, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it. Because so far... Can we bomb these boys? Blow up, blow up! Hehe. Stay there, don't bounce off. Oh, we... Ooh. Damn it. God damn this. Oh no, it's gone. I hate it. This precision, accuracy platforming. Just hit me, why not? Just hit me. I like getting hit. It's fun when you can't dodge getting hit. Maybe I got that M weapon from beating another boss, because I don't think that little screw is what gave it to me. Let's dodge some electricity now. I'm so nervous. Alrighty. Come on, it can't be that much further. Please. Oh, yep, hang on. He should be able to jump down this ladder. Jeez. Okay, there's probably going to be enemies going up this ladder now. No, just electricity. I'm so nervous. The timing on that is so rough, it almost clips you every time. You kind of have to preempt it a little bit. Oh, that's heart-pounding stuff. Oh, hang on. Looks like Guts Man. He's coming right at me. We'll try Cut Man first. He got me. Continue. Well, there are Gutsman rocks in there, so maybe Gutsman is a viable option. God, Elecman stage is a lot harder than what I remember. Come on. The first 4 stages of the Game Boy version, which was just Elecman, Iceman, Fireman, and Cutman, I don't remember them being as difficult as the rest of the game. The thing that made the original version on Game Boy so hard was, oh my god, is most definitely the Wily levels. In fact, I only ever beat the original Game Boy version once in my entire life. And I have since, and that was when I was, I don't know, I would have been maybe 10 or 11. And I have since tried to replicate those results as an adult, and I still haven't been able to beat it. I tried a few years ago because there's a boss in the Game Boy version that's not in this version. His name was Enka, and I always thought he was a cool boss because his weapon was this sort of absorbing shield, and it would get more powerful the more you shot at it. So if you just sat there and wailed on him, he would end up charging up this massive power shot and smash you. You could easily jump over it though, but I just thought it was a cool idea for a boss. And I tried to get up to him again a couple of years ago so I could record some footage of the boss. And then I found out years later that Enka actually did make a return appearance in, I think it was, oh, that is amazing. I think it was Mega Man 10 or Mega Man 9, one of those... one of those downloadable Mega Man titles that got released a few years ago. Which I can get on board with. I still have that M. Yeah, I got that M. I can ignore that thing for now. But yeah, the Wily stages on the Game Boy version were unreal. They were so difficult. That's how we do it. Easy. Those pink things are so distracting. Oh my god, I almost slid off. I would have been mad if I did. Okay. We're just gonna handle this boy. By handle him, I mean cop a hit and just go. I'm just gonna walk into some lightning. It's not worth trying to fight him on one pixel. One little pellet of health. Ooh. What sucks is, if you get hit by this lightning, you're stuck in the hit animation for a while, and you can't stop climbing the ladder again for a couple seconds. And by the time you recover, you probably fall to the bottom screen. Switch to a weapon. Oh! Yep. I think I was supposed to use Cut Man against Select Man, not Bomb Man. Well, what would you use against Bomb Man then? Maybe Ice Man? No, you'd use Ice against Fire, wouldn't you? Would you use Fire against Ice? Who knows? Well, I've got Elect Man. If Pokemon taught me anything, it's that electricity should be super effective against ice. So let's find out. Ba 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 ba. Shoot! What the hell? Jump and shoot. These enemies suck. I'll just shoot them in the head to begin with. Oh my god. Hey, we've got water! Which is bizarre because if water was as cold as ice, it would be ice, wouldn't it? Oh. The frames! NES, slow down. Screw this. Well, I've used Cut Man against 2 bosses, and one of them was Elect Man, and it really felt like it was the weakness against him, so I think we're safe when it comes to using Cut's weapon from now on. And those enemies are so annoying. Oh my god. Hang on. Let's try and read this pattern a bit better. There we go. Ooh, still challenging. And screw these enemies, man. They're the worst. Gotcha. No. Damn it. Hang on. Hey. I'm a genius. Oh god! I was sliding! I forgot this is Iceman stage. Oh. We should be able to do this one. Whoops. That is such a long jump. Yeah, bugger that noise. Screw trying to do that legit. Okay. Thank God these things don't slip. What the hell happened there? That didn't look fair. Oh. How cheap is it that they spawn you right in front of that little piece of shit? I am not getting mad. It's just a video game. Haha. Oh. And one more of these little... Sure, let's just throw out as many boomerangs as we need. I'm gonna run out of this fucking weapon soon. Now please, why don't you cheat? Cheat me out of... It looked like... I'm gonna run out of lives before I even get to the boss door. Oh. Looks like we've got another hero out there. The people I call them heroes. The people who feel it necessary to try and go one block as fast as they can right outside my door. Let's chuck it now. Good timing. Just waste it. Just waste it. Oh. Stupid blocks. That's such a useful weapon. If it is a weapon, it looks more like a utility than a weapon. It's like the precursor to the Rush and his utility. Why? Let's get some more energy because I'm gonna need it. Well, boys and girls, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. I have had just about enough, but... Hang on, we press select? What do we do? No, that's not it. No. How do we... What is the select button on this? Oh, L1? For real? Let's go back to stage select. We'll kick it off from here next time. We have 8 Iceman and Fireman to go. But until then, stay happy, stay healthy, I love you all, and see you next time.